Hi everybody. So this is your introduction to iMovie. So the first thing that you would need to do is to actually open iMovie. And the iMovie icon looks like a little star, and you click on it. And iMovie opens for you. And we're going to start a new project. So you can either do File, New Project, or if you just want to use the keyboard, you can type Command and for now, we're going to call our new project 1, 2, 3, 4. If you'd like, you can choose a theme. It's a very easy way to get the transitions and really make your movie look professional. So once you've chosen a theme, you can click Create. And you're ready to go. The easiest way to create a movie is to start with your pictures. So depending on which picture you want, you click on the camera and it pulls up your iPhoto library. If you're not sure how to use iPhoto, you can check the other page, the iPhoto page on this Google site as well. But you can find your iPhoto library here and all your events. Once you find which events you would like, you can click on that and then you can just drag in specific photos that you would want. So you click on the photo and you drag it up and you'll see a little green bar. And once you let go of your mouse, it drops your picture right in for you. So you can continue on adding, click and drag, click and drag, click and drag, until you've reached all of the pictures that you would like to include in your movie. Okay. And everything is already being saved for you, so you don't need to worry about saving. If you want to preview what you've got, so you've dragged some pictures in, you just bring this bar here all the way to the beginning, and you click, and you just press the space bar, and that's your play bar. And it will show you in this area here what you've got. Okay, at this time I'm going to stop the playthrough. If you want to continue on yours, of course you can do that. Another really nice feature of iMovie is that you can add in titles. You'll see here, I've got a title here, but I don't want it to say title text here. That's not very exciting. So what I do is I click on the little greenish goldish bar above my picture, and when I go in, I can just click right on the text and I can type in what I would like the title of my movie to be. So when you're finished typing in your title, you click Done. And if we go back and preview that, we can actually see what it looks like. And there it is. There's our title, there's our picture, and there we go. Okay, so maybe I don't have all the pictures, or I'm not able to get all the pictures myself of the things that I want to include in my movie. What I can do is I can go to the internet for that, and of course I'm going to want to use something that has a Creative Commons license so that I'm not stealing pictures. But I can go to a place like commons.wikimedia.org, or there's several others on the resources page too, but maybe I'm going to search for a guitar because that would fit in really nicely with my project. So what I can do is I can choose a picture that I like and I click on it, and what I'm going to need to do is to click and drag it onto my desktop so that I've got it. So you can see here now is the picture that I had just taken from the Wikimedia Commons page. And at this time I can click and just drag it right in, just like I did with my pictures that I had found from my own camera from my iPhoto library. And finally, for the viewing part, maybe I'd like to include a little bit of a movie. So all of my movies are going to be here, and I can click on one. And here I can preview my movie by scrolling across it with my mouse arrow. And if I want to include the whole thing, I can click and highlight it, and then I would just drag it up this way. But maybe I've decided that I don't really want all of that. I'm not happy with all that being there. So, and this goes for anything. I can click on the picture and just delete it, and it goes away. So maybe in my movie I only want a portion of it, so I can highlight the portion that I would like, and then I can click and drag and drop that into the top area here. So now when I press the spacebar to press play, it doesn't include the parts that I don't want. Okay, finally, what is a movie without some music? So what we can do is go over to the right side here and click on the music notes. That will bring up our iTunes library here. You can also have GarageBand and sound effects, and we'll go into that another time. But for now, I can go into my iTunes music. If I want to make it really quick, I can type down here if I know exactly what song I would like. And I really want to make sure that I've got something that either I have written or that I'm allowed to use. So one really nice site that you can find that at is this one right here, which is freemusicarchive.org. Okay, so once I find which music I'd like to use, I can click on it. If I want to preview it, I can press the play button, really make sure that's the song that I want. And yes, it is, so I'm going to take it. And I think for this particular movie, I would like it to be in most of the movie. So I can click and drag it up to the beginning of the film, and it automatically drops it right in there and cuts it when the movie's done. So if I wanted to see and make sure that I like that again, I can click my play bar right to the beginning and press the space bar. And again, we're not going to watch the whole thing. If you want to preview yours, of course, you can do that. One final thing I'd like to show you in the basics is how to make your clip longer or shorter. And you can do a lot with this right here. This little gear is kind of your key to doing that. So in this case, we're going to go with clip adjustments. And maybe this is my most favorite picture. I would like to make it 8 seconds long. So I type in 8 seconds. And if I'm satisfied with that, I can click done. And you see now we've got a much longer clip here. It's actually doubled itself from 4 seconds to 8 seconds, and we can see that here where it says 8. Alright, so that's our finished movie. The last thing that we need to do is share it. So we go up to the share menu and we can export it. You can also do this by pressing Command E. You can change which size you would like depending on what sort of device you want this to be played on, whether it's an iPod or an iPhone or a computer, or if you're going to put it on YouTube. I would suggest going with medium if you're not sure. And you click export. And it will take a couple moments. So we've just had a pop-up that said that it's done exporting. I had chosen to export it to the desktop. You can choose where you'd like to do that here. There's a pull down menu if you want to put it in your documents or you want to put it in a folder that you've made. You can do that, but I prefer to just put it on the desktop so that I know exactly where it is every time. So when we look on the desktop, here's our movie 1, 2, 3, 4, and at this time you can either put it up on YouTube, you can put it in your iTunes, you can send it to friends, you can put it on your flash drive. And that's kind of it for the basics. So go enjoy it. Thanks for watching.